Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Goku with Guardians MH, and this video is in partnership with one of our friends, GetSight. I know right now that the coronavirus or COVID-19 pandemic is kind of ravaging through most people's countries, and a lot of people are asked to be either in social distancing, isolation, or in quarantine, and that can lead to some very difficult times for a lot of people when it comes to their mental health. It's important to know that while this quarantine is beneficial for the safety of everyone, it doesn't mean that it has to play a big toll on your own mental health. And there are things that you can do to help you through these difficult times. So here are a couple things, and I know some of my other colleagues will make some videos that's going to help. So first of all, I'd like to talk to you about the 4 pillars of mental health or emotional regulation. I've talked about these on a variety of occasions. It's important for us to talk about these even more so now, because spending time in your house with limited social interactions, where you may be running around with small kids, there can be a lot of stress, worry, anxiety. There's a whole bunch of things. And we know that certain circumstances can elevate our distress. And these 4 things, if not taking into account, can decrease our tolerance to this stress. So first of all, I've talked about how so important sleep is. Sleep is a cornerstone for our ability to regulate ourselves, our emotions, but also to be more resilient and to deal with the added stressors of life. Certainly now with the upcoming pandemic, there's a variety of schools of thought in terms of how much sleep that we need. But in a general sense, we need about 6 to 10 hours. A rule of thumb is about 8, but everyone is different. Know your body, know how much time you need, but also try to get into a specific routine. I know so many people that now that they're on quarantine or on social isolation, that their sleep schedule that they used to go to bed around 11 p.m., they get up around 7 to go to work, is kind of thrown out the window. And this can play a big toll on sleep dysregulation and making us feel groggy or just generally not feel so well. Again, getting about 8 hours of good quality sleep. If you're tired, it's okay to nap during the day, but it's not very recommended. And there's a variety of things that can affect our sleep as well. Firstly, screens. Try to limit the amount of screens that you will use, certainly before bed. The amount of light. Light can play a big toll on our circadian rhythm. So try to decrease the amount of light. Try to get into a good bedtime routine in terms of what time you're going to go to bed. Trying to make sure that you're resting before bed. So you're not watching very high intense movies or playing games that will generate more adrenaline or that'll wake you up more. Try to have a wind down period. Another important pillar is hydration, making sure that we're drinking enough water. Again, we've all heard the tale that, 8 glasses of water is recommended, and that varies from person to person, but it's a good rule of thumb to follow. One thing I recommend to a lot of my clients is make sure that you always have a water bottle with you. Having a big 2-liter jug can be very beneficial as well to try to drink one of those per day. No, coffee does not count. Coffee is a natural diuretic. And what it'll do, it will dehydrate you more. So you need to overcompensate with drinking more water. Making sure that we have a good nutrition, not necessarily the quantity of food, but the quality of that food. During these times, people would tend to load up on snacks, salty snacks, carbohydrates, and that can make us feel rather bad or bland or uncomfortable. Making sure that you're getting your greens. I know getting fruits and vegetables now can be a little bit more problematic, but it's very beneficial to have them around with you as well. Making sure that you're eating regular meals, that you're not overeating, and again, that you're getting that good quality of food as well. One of the last pillars, and there's a few more that I'm going to discuss, is social interaction. We are social distancing, not socially isolating. While you may not be able to have the human face-to-face contact, which is so very beneficial, we can use other means. Video conferencing, talking over the phone, game chats are so beneficial to keep in contact with our friends. A lot of people will tend to just want to binge watch on either Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, but interacting with people is so important. You can have a movie night with people. There are some websites that enable you to click a button for everyone to join in and watch Netflix all at the same time, but each one in their own homes. That's a good idea as well. Having regular conversations with people is very beneficial. Making sure that you are getting exercise. Exercise can be very good as well. Again, we are socially distancing, not isolating. You can go outside just to get some fresh air. You can do some exercises at home, which is so very beneficial to everyone. Make sure that you're washing your hands. Make sure that you're taking care of yourselves. And also make sure that you're practicing self-care and being kind to one another.